Guys, my name's Bruce from Scotland. I'm going to talk part two of my video in my paranoid schizophrenia. What happened was when I was a teenager, I used to hang about a gang. And what happened was when I went in the hospital, it actually saved my life. Because my gran used to say to me, if you were going to hang about in a gang and if one day you would either be dead or alive, dead or in the jail all the time, Bruce. It actually saved my life going into the hospital. It made me a better person. It made me a gentleman. It made me come off alcohol, but I wasn't addicted to alcohol. I was just drinking in gangs and that all the time each weekend and that. So what happened was my mum had schizophrenia now, and unfortunately she passed away about 11 years ago, and they says it was genetic and that through my mum. It wasn't drugs or alcohol or anything. I never hardly took drugs or that, but my mum smoked the cannabis and I could see in her head. I used to go home sometimes when I was younger to see her, and when she was getting stoned and that, it affected her differently. It was like a Jekyll and Hyde, but she wasn't like violent or anything. She was just dazed out all the time, Ken. So anyway, I was in the hospital for 3.5 weeks, and what happened was they diagnosed me with paranoid schizophrenia and psychotic illness, and I got a lot of help with psychiatric nurses and stuff like that. I started going to a day centre called YPU, the Young People's Unit, and I was staying at my grand's when I came out of the hospital, and they used to take you bowling and snooker and stuff like that, crazy golf and that. But anyway, when my mum met this boyfriend, he was really nice. He has schizophrenia now, and we went out to live in the countryside just outside Edinburgh. And what happened was he helped me a lot through my schizophrenia. He took me to retreats and stuff, and Catholic retreats, Buddhist retreats and stuff like that. And we ate proper vegetarian food and that. And I ended up getting into photography because my mum says, "You've got an eye for it, son." It was on nature stuff and that, like the botanic gardens, like taking photos of flowers, swans and stuff like that. And it helped my mental health a lot, guys, Ken. But I'm 44 now, guys, and I've had it since I was 19. It happened at the Oasis concert when I tell you in part one. But the way that I cope with it is just each day, you way, guys, Ken. I'll always have it in that, eh? Because doctors are always want to change my tablets. Well, I'm on it for 10 years, this tablet, but I don't know what to tell you because it might not help you, Ken. It helps others differently in that. But this tablet I'm on now for being on for 10 years is really helping me and it helps a lot, Ken. But I'm vulnerable as well. My dad used to take money off his and stuff, and he used to abuse my trust, my niceness and that. But anyway, my mum passed away first, and then my gran passed away, and then my mum's boyfriend passed away. And unfortunately, I'm on my own now, and I've just got this social workers what help me and stuff. But I've had schizophrenia most of my life, guys, since I was 19, Ken. And what I get now is I get voices of my mum and my gran sometimes, but I didn't get my mum's boyfriend. And they didn't tell me what to do or anything like that, Ken. See, what it is people think paranoid schizophrenia is mental monster and all this stuff, but it's no. You get a lot of nice people who are mentally ill with schizophrenia, Ken. It gets told on the telly too much, Ken, like the Yorkshire Ripper and all this stuff. He just acted it. He was just evil. The guy was just evil, guys. He was just an evil man, and he just used that as an excuse, Ken. But we're all no hires or monsters or anything like that, guys, Ken. Some of us are really gentle giants in that, Ken. But I thought I would say that in part two of my video now, guys. But I still get messages for the telly and stuff, what I said in part one. I still get that sometimes. I always have that. And I always feel paranoid sometimes in that. But what I do is I just do my TikTok videos, kind of like my comedy and that. And I like doing it, kind of. It's quite good as a hobby and that. I just do it as a hobby and that. It's no for money or anything. And like TikTok shop get in touch with me and stuff like that. And I'm just know what do TikTok shop and all that, kind. It's all no my cup of tea, kind. But I've had people coming to me on TikTok show because I've got 28,000 on TikTok, and you can check it out. It's Funny Filter Man, and you'll see my face on it, guys. And you might like my comedy. It's quite hilarious. Like it's like Roy Chubby Brown. So be aware, be aware of it. But what it is like how do I've had it most of my life, and it saved my life, to be honest. It did. It made me grow up. It made me be a gentle giant. I totally changed because I used to hang about in a gang and fight and that, but no knives or anything, guns or anything like that. But it saved my life, to be honest. Like it got me out of all the rubbish and that. But unfortunately, I miss my gran and my mum and that. But I cope with it no bad in that. I cope with it no bad. But take care now, guys. I'll tell you in part two. Sorry, part three. Bye.